Hello everybody, I'm Frida Staffer. I'm trying one of these Gardein burgers, beef burgers. They're vegan or vegetarian. Where does it? It says vegan, always vegan, and it says kosher, and it has no dairy ingredients. It's a delicious plant-based burger. So I'm making it a mushroom and Swiss burger. I sauteed mushrooms and onions together, and I'm topping my burger. I fried it in the air fryer, so it got a little crispy, chewy edges because of the air fryer. And these are hard rolls from Walmart. I toasted it in the air fryer too. Yeah. This is lunch for me. And I'm having a Bellevue sparkling water from Aldi, which it's their version of LaCroix. And I like it better than LaCroix. This one is grapefruit, and it's really tastes like grapefruit flavored sparkling water. That's all. Now, does that look beautiful? I think it does. Bismillah. The burger tastes really good. And I'm going to clip 2 weeknight family meals at the end of this video that I made this week. I was going to make more clips this week, but I fell sick and I didn't really cook much. The kids just ate leftovers and sandwiches and cereal the other 2 nights. Tonight I'm planning to make chicken. But I've made that chicken recipe every Friday, and it's in a lot of my Friday uploads for the past few weeks. So if you want to see the chicken recipe, you can check out one of the videos I posted on Friday in the past few weeks. I'm also having black coffee. That burger, it has a slight smoky flavor, and it has the taste of, it has a meaty texture, and it doesn't taste bad. It has a good taste. It doesn't have that fake taste that some brands of like Boca burgers don't have. They have a non-meat flavor. Like, I can tell I'm not eating meat, but with this one, the science is there. It tastes meaty. Yum. I recommend the Gardein brand over Boca. I think it's really a good burger, especially if you cook it in the air fryer. Mushrooms and onions sauteed. Oh boy, they're so good. It's so good. Mashallah. And the mushrooms and onions, they improve that meaty flavor. I know some restaurants have like a mushroom and Swiss burger. And probably in the 90s I tried it, but you can do the same thing at home. I'm watching a Netflix show. I'm watching the new episodes of Good Girls, and I really enjoyed the first 2 seasons, and I was waiting impatiently and anxiously for the new season. So when I noticed they have new episodes out, I was excited. Anyway, so this beauty is something. I don't eat vegan all the time, or vegetarian, because I have cheese here. So this is not vegan, it's vegetarian. I eat meat also, but I want to thin it out, because there are foods that make me hungrier, and there are foods that I can handle. And one of the things I can handle is tofu or soy-based foods. They do make me feel full, just like meat does. So I've discovered that through trials and testing myself to see what works and what doesn't. And these have like 14 grams of protein per burger. That is a lot of protein. And it only has 3 grams of fiber, so that's not so much. It doesn't interfere with my stomach. Tastes good. This is definitely soy-based. Textured soy protein. Is the main ingredient. So my son ate some of these the other day. I was afraid he'd finish I think it came with 4 in the bag. And it is a resealable bag. So if you're single, it can last a lot longer for you. I like my bags to be resealable, so they stay fresh if I save them in the freezer for later. But yeah, it says you can make it stovetop or in a grill or in a microwave, but stovetop is recommended, but I make them in the air fryer. So good. And these little hard rolls from Walmart are not expensive. They're $2.97 for a bag of 12. And if you're single, you can put them into a freezer bag and keep them longer. So you can only just take one at a time out whenever you want them. Or if you have a family, they won't last long. My family loves those little hard rolls. So I'm excited about that. I'm in the 10th episode of the 3rd season of Good Girls. It is fun. It's comedy and it's crime and it's drama all in one. And it's so, some parts are funny, some parts are scary, some parts are suspense, and it's a really good all-around show with a little of everything. One thing I like about a lot of crime dramas is something that we don't really associate with criminals is family, and how much they love their family and how much of it they do because they are trying to take care of their families. I don't know how true to life that is, but in the crime dramas that I watch, that's a common theme, is family. And that's a little surprising to associate family with criminals. Because when you think about criminals, you don't really think about that it would be someone who deeply cares about their family, but it's just not true, I guess. Anyway, I just love that show, and if you like crime dramas with more comedy in it, you'll like that one. Anyway, thought I'd share that. So everyone have a beautiful weekend, and hope you enjoy my 2 dinner clips that I have this week. Today is Monday, and I am making spaghetti. It's kind of chilly. It rained during the night. It's cloudy today. So I thought spaghetti would be a good deal for the kids' dinner. I'm making a 2-pound box of spaghetti with a 42-pound and an 11-ounce jar of traditional classic tomato sauce. And I'm going to post this in the food processor, this 3-pepper blend from Aldi, and add it to the sauce. And I'm adding this spicy impossible sausage made from plants to make it a little spicy and flavorful. So I'm getting on that now. Okay, there is all my chopped vegetables. I put some onion bits in there. I should have chopped them smaller because they don't want to chop smaller in here. I should have made them smaller to begin with. But I'll take the larger pieces out of the sauce. Yeah, I had to pick a few of the larger pieces out of the sauce because my kids would not accept that. So there's the sauce, and everything else is small enough that it'll cook down into the sauce. So I'm going to cook this for a bit before I add the marinara. The spaghetti needs to cook a little bit more. I never add any oil to my spaghetti. I just start stirring it every now and then as soon as I put it into the hot water, because that way they won't stick to each other. It doesn't need oil, because when you add oil, the sauce doesn't absorb as well into the pasta, and the flavor absorbs better if it doesn't have oil, a coating of oil on it. Starting to simmer. And then I'll add the sausage. I'm going to put the whole tube in because it will season the whole pot of spaghetti. I love this Impossible sausage. It's really delicious. It doesn't taste different. It just tastes like original sausage. All right, they're cooked and drained and ready for the sauce. So I'm just going to cover them now. The sauce is done. Okay, I've mixed the Impossible sausage in here. I'm gonna let it cook a little more, and the flavors to get mixed together well. It smells amazing. I wish you could smell the onion and garlic I added to the peppers. The peppers smell good too. The smell is really coming through. Okay, so I added the jar of classic tomato sauce, and I'm just gonna stir it. I think I'll add some chicken bouillon and some a little oregano, because I usually do that. Yum yum. This is a really delicious sauce. Yeah, I put this oregano in from Kroger. I like this oregano, and I put 4 vegetable bouillon cubes in there. I was going to use chicken, and I remembered I don't have any chicken bouillon cubes anymore. I have only vegetable and beef. So I'm adding the ones I have. You can use any bouillon. So there. Mix it well together, and then I'll add it into my pasta right away. Okay, it's simmered together for a few minutes, 10 minutes probably, and then I dropped the lid. Now I'm going to dump it into the pasta. Yeah, mix it in. Just keep mixing, and then I'll leave it sitting here so the flavors can blend together. Pasta can drink the flavor of the sauce and be well flavored and seasoned by the time the boys get home from school. I took Zakia to the doctor and Hassan too, because they're sick, but it's allergies, so it's nothing big to worry about. They just need their allergy medicine and their inhalers. All right, there. Okay, there's a bowl of spaghetti with Parmesan on it. Yummy, yum. Alrighty, today it's Taco Tuesday, and I wanted to show you the ingredients I use for the bean stuffing. Organic pinto beans, organic refried beans, both vegetarian, and Beyond Beef plant-based ground, which is what I use instead of beef sometimes. And I am using less sodium taco seasoning mix. And then I'll spill in some salsa. I usually use the Aldi salsa, mild Casa Mamita chunky salsa. So 5 ingredients for my bean stuffing. Okay, there is the rice. It's rice, water, salt, and butter. That's it. Now when it boils, I'm going to turn it down very low. Okay, the Beyond Meat is almost thawed and cooked. When it gets completely thawed and broken up, I'm going to add the spice, taco seasoning, and the beans. First, I want to make sure it's fully thawed and cooked a little bit. Well, it's almost cooked down. I had it on low so it would thaw faster than it cooked. Now I'm going to turn it up a little and try to evaporate that liquid in there. And I'm going to add in the seasoning. Seasoning is in. The liquid's nicely evaporating. I'm ready to add the beans and the salsa. It doesn't have to cook on high very long, just a little bit to get that liquid evaporated. So it's all in, the salsa and the beans. Now just gonna simmer it slowly. Now I turned it down again. I'm gonna just simmer it until the flavors are nicely blended. My kids like this for some reason. It might look like a weird concoction, but my kids love it. They say it's bussin', Mom. So what they like, they get. There it is. All done and ready and mixed together. It's gonna sit here and the flavors are gonna blend together more until the kids get home. I'll turn the heat off now and cover it. Keep it warm. The rice is turned down. It's still simmering. I brought it to a strong boil and then I turned it down to steam. My husband bought me this food chopper. I thought it was a nice little present. So I'm gonna try to chop these vegetables with that and see how it goes. It was very sharp and it chopped my cucumbers very well in little short matchstick pieces. I like that. Okay. Wow, that's the fastest I've ever chopped a cucumber. Wow. The little knives in there are really sharp. And just pushes them on through. So nice and cool. I chopped my little peppers the same way. And they are beautiful. Nicely chopped. Much quicker than I can do it with a knife. Now I'm going to see if I can cut a radish that way. Wow. Beautiful little radish pieces now. Perfect for burritos or tacos. And it took just minutes. It didn't take me nearly as long to chop them up. Wonder if I can do the green onions that way. I'm gonna try it. There they are, all chopped up to bits. That was a little bit harder. I had to stand up and put my weight on it, which made it much easier. I even did my lettuce that way. Wow. Now the lettuce and the green onions, I had to stand up and lean on it, but it was okay. It worked because my weight is, you know, enough to push it through. And it was really took a lot of time out of my chopping. Wow, that was a big lifesaver. Thanks. Thanks, Latif. I appreciate it. That was a very useful gadget. Let's see the rice. Yep, it's done. So I'm just gonna cover it and turn it off now. For the kids. Okay, there's the Kia's taco. It has rice, cucumbers, sour cream, guacamole, and cheese on it. Okay, there's Mohammed's burrito. He wants me to wrap it for him, but I wanted to show you his filling. He got sour cream, cheese, rice, and the bean stuff, and then some lettuce, and a couple bites of cucumber in there. Okay, there's Hassan's. He wanted the chips with all the toppings on. Got rice, beans, lettuce, sour cream, and cheese. Enjoy, sweetie. Okay, yeah. There is my taco. I have all the vegetables, and I have some guacamole in there, and I have like a spoon of rice and a spoon of the bean mix, and it looks good to me. Okay, this is Ali's plate. He has rice, beans, lettuce, and green onions, sour cream, and cheese. Those are his tacos.